Now, WAAY 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Our Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle joins us live now from Athens. Jeff, the weather is much calmer now there where you are. Hopefully things will remain this way for a while for us.
That's exactly right, Nicole. We're going to be looking at quiet but colder conditions heading on into the new year. Again, we're live here at downtown Athens, right on the square. The courthouse back behind me. I'm going to briefly step out of the shot here. And you do see the pile of dirt here on the corner. For those of you that are longtime residents here in Athens, you know what was there, a 100-year-old oak tree that unfortunately was one of the bigger cosmetic casualties right here on the square. Top of the courthouse, the weather vane bent a little bit, but otherwise just some superficial damage. Again, that oak tree, as you can see, already cleaned up. Again, they've done a lot of work here since this tornado went through Saturday evening, getting things back to normal, at least as back to normal as possible after seeing something like this come on through. Coming up in our 4:30 half hour, we're going to talk about the million-dollar question that a lot of you here in Limestone County and Athens have had, and that is, why was there no tornado warning? We talked to folks at the National Weather Service. I've addressed this on my Facebook page as well, but we will be chatting more about that, again, coming up in the 4:30 half hour. Right now, though, let's take a look at what we've got coming up heading into the new year. Bringing up the weather graphics, our next weather maker on the way in for New Year's Eve. This one's going to be a cold front, but it is not going to be a front that packs a punch like what we had over the weekend. In fact, a little in the way of rain expected with this cold front coming on in. Likely dry for most of us. If we see anything rain-wise overnight or through the day tomorrow, sprinkles or a light shower, and really that's about all I'm anticipating out of this. What it is going to do, though, is usher in a weather change, which is going to take us back to some colder conditions as we head into the new year. Speaking of the new year, tomorrow evening, of course, a big one. A lot of you will be celebrating as the clock turns 12. Weather should be quiet, whether you're at home, whether you're going out with friends and family. We will have a chill in the air for your Tuesday evening, with temperatures dropping back through the low 40s. But it looks otherwise quiet as 2025 begins, right around 42 degrees there as the clock strikes 12 tomorrow night, heading into a new year. Now, again, that new year bringing with it a cool down. 53 is our average high. We were in the 60s today. Tomorrow, 56, a little misleading because that'll happen early in the day, and then temperatures are expected to drop on into the afternoon hours. You can see New Year's Day only 46. We'll keep it in the 40s for the most part through the rest of the week and on into the coming weekend. So getting back to a more wintry feel out there. And if that's your thing, well, I tell you what, I think you're going to like what's coming. If you like it super cold, I personally don't, but that appears to be on the way. The second week of January is looking quite cold across the eastern U.S., including us here in North Alabama and southern Middle Tennessee. We are looking at a high likelihood of below average chill for this time of year. We may be looking at temperatures maybe a good 15 to 20 degrees below average for early January. That could mean multiple days in a row next week where we don't even get out of the 30s for highs. So stay tuned for the latest on that as we get closer. We are quiet, though. Live radar here, WAAY 31 Triple Doppler. Not picking up any precip out there this evening. Excuse me. And we're not expecting anything as we head at least through the next few hours. Clear skies for the time being, but we do pick up some cloud cover moving through overnight tonight. And again, within that, maybe a sprinkle, maybe a light shower, nothing that looks real significant. Through the day on your Tuesday, bringing in some more cloud cover along with those colder temperatures, but again, limited in the way of any sort of active weather in terms of any rainfall. Heading into New Year's Day morning, some clouds early, and then we do expect to pick up a little sun as we head on into the afternoon hours, but again, the chill will be the story for the first day of 2025. These are our lows tonight, down into the mid-50s. They'll be similar to our highs tomorrow. We'll actually be warmest early in the morning than what will be later into the afternoon. Some sun early, and then we will pick up the cloud cover and also the breeze. Tomorrow will be a windy day. Winds out of the west in particular around 15, 20 miles per hour, probably gusting around 30 at times. And again, that is ushering in the colder temperatures. We'll go from the mid to upper 50s early in the day back into the 40s, looks like by the end of tomorrow afternoon as that colder air starts to trickle on in. So again, these high temperatures, a little misleading. They'll happen early in the morning, with, again, colder weather coming in later in the day. Here's your WAAY 31 Storm Tracker 10-day forecast. Again, a bit of a chill early into January, but nothing too extreme. We save that for next week around this time or so. Highs mostly in the 40s through the weekend. Likely dry for the first few days of the new year. We are tracking a chance for some rainfall coming in on Sunday. I will say we have to keep an eye on that, because temperatures first thing in the morning on Sunday will be close to freezing. So if that precip comes in too early in the day, maybe a chance for a little bit of a wintry mix out of it before a changeover to rainfall. So I am keeping an eye on that. Just want to get that out there right now. And then we are tracking much colder air coming in behind that for next week. Again, multiple days with high temperatures only in the 30s and overnight lows, particularly middle to latter part of next week, may get down into the teens and the low 20s. And yes, for those of you that see all the gloom and doom weather stuff on Facebook a lot, I am aware that some of the model data suggesting later next week or into that following weekend, perhaps a chance for some wintry weather. Way too far out in time, though, to talk specifics or if anything will even happen at all. But that is something I've got my eye on for you as well.